Hello, welcome back to Kim's Cozy Corner.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kim, and you are at Kim's Cozy Corner. My girls and I are going to do some harvesting today, and we're going to try to get a lot done in a very short period of time. So, my girls have said that they're going to manage harvesting all of the potatoes for me, and I'm going to work on other projects. So, I will just bring you in throughout the harvest this afternoon. So my girls are getting set up to harvest the potatoes for me. They've done it a couple of times now, so they know the steps. And I will just bring you back over here to see how we do on each of the potato buckets. While they're working on the potatoes, I am going to harvest some green beans. And I have green beans throughout the garden. I guess I'll start with the ones in the sun. Again, another hot day. But let's work on the ones in the sun first. This is probably my oldest bed of green beans, or should I just say beans. I have dragon tongue beans in here, jade beans, contender beans, a lot of different ones over here. And I've been picking from here since, I believe, May. And we are in July now, and they're starting to slow down on this side of the bed anyway with the dragon tongue, but we will keep picking them as long as they are giving. In the back here, I don't know if you can see this, but there is a small little eggplant. I will eventually pull these beans out once they stop giving, and that'll give the eggplants room to grow, and then we will replant this area with something else. Succession planting is the way to go if you're trying to extend your overall season and the harvest. And I have a harvest that usually lasts, I have a season that usually starts mid-March, and I'm usually finished by mid-October. Cool season is March through end of April maybe, and it all depends on the weather, and it's been so hot lately. Cool season came, went, came back again, went again, and came again. So who knows about that? But green beans, these bush beans, give and give and give until they get tired of giving. And as long as they have blooms, I know they're still trying to give. We will go over and check on the girls here shortly to see how they're doing. They're really trying hard for independence. And so I'm trying to let them do their thing and not check on them so much. My 10-year-old is autistic. She's on the spectrum. And to be able to do something without supervision is a really, really big deal for her. And so I'm trying to give her a little space to be independent. But I'm listening to what's going on over there. And, you know, like all moms, I have eyes in the back of my head so I can tell what's happening over there. Let's see how we're doing. Look at those. There's some nice big potatoes over there. Keep working. Keep working. All right. I don't know if you can see me or not, but we are still harvesting. Now, this is the first big harvest on in this pot here, this container. I overplanted this container by a whole lot. I had so many beans that I soaked overnight, and I don't know, 200 or 300, too many were soaked. And I put them in whatever I could find. And it looks like most of these are Gold Rush. So they're they are a yellow wax bean. They hold their color when you cook them. They're actually, I think, more firm when you cook them as well. So there's quite a few of the yellow ones in here, but there's some green as well. Now call me once you get all the dirt out, okay?
What?
Call me once all the dirt is out. Okay. We'll get ready for the next pot. Now I got a little worker bee right here beside me saying, I need to work and I'm in its way. This is a beautiful bumblebee going to town on on the flowers right beside me. Everybody's doing their little jobs. Did you call me? All right. Put the potatoes on top of the pot that you just emptied. And put the name tag back in it. Okay. I believe these yellow gold rush, most of these can use just a little more time. Let me go get the girls set up with their next container. This pot right here.
Which one?
This one.
Okay. That one?
Yes.
Okay.
Which pot did we just do?
We did that one back there.
That's a lei. Here's their first pot. Some nice size. Not many in the pot, but these are really nice in size.
So now we have.
I'm having to pick these beans about every other day. Just keep them young and tender. I don't like when they get big and thick and, in my mind, tough. I like them young and tender. I think they're sweeter too. How you doing, girls? And this is the tower that I made the mistake in, and I have green beans and squash growing in the same pocket, and it's really too much for a pocket. You're only supposed to have one vegetable in each pocket, but the green beans are coming in anyway. They love it. They're happy, they're growing. I've been also picking off of the squash as well, so it was an accident. We're making it work. You got to get that one completely done, and then I'll tell you what's next. So far, so good with them harvesting potatoes completely by themselves. So I'm not seeing the little imperfections that they need to figure out how to get around. So they're doing a good job. You know, we are kind of learning our way with my 10-year-old being autistic and functioning on the level of a 5-year-old. And then I have an 8-year-old who has more academic knowledge than the 10-year-old. So they are still trying to find their place and how they can work together and how the oldest can listen to the youngest because the youngest may know better. So we are learning how to do that as a family. Are y'all ready for me? So you're not ready for me yet, okay? Are you ready for me now? Okay. I'm gonna move to the next area because they're not ready for me. Okay, trying not to look. I'm trying to let them do their thing. Hopefully they're doing okay. They've slowed down. Let's see if they can figure out what to do next. Are you ready for me now? I'm back over to the towers. And this is my actual bean tower. Oh, and they are dry. Oh my goodness. I didn't check it this morning when I was out here. I fell into my own trap. I'm always telling people just because it rains doesn't mean that your tower's got enough water. And we got so much rain. I'll be over in just a minute. And I didn't even check the towers. I was checking everything but the towers. So the girls are ready for me. So let's get over there and see what they're doing. So this is the bucket of Pontiac. Those are some nice sized potatoes in there. Not too many small ones either. Very nice sized potatoes. Okay, let's get ready for the next one. Can you go find Purple Viking?
Yeah.
Okay, back to the beans. The beans, the beans, the beans. I believe there is a canning video in the very near future. I have so many beans now that I can do a pretty good canning project at this point. That is a huge potato. Good job. Whoo, they got a huge potato over there. We'll get to see it in a few minutes. Good job. Keep going. So while I'm over here, I'm going to go ahead and harvest my shishitos. And so my shishitos will be cooked this weekend. I'll put just a little bit of oil in a pan. I will blister them, add a little salt and pepper to them, and then dip them in ranch dressing. Ooh, wee, delicious. I'll leave a few on there for another harvest. I'm also harvesting my jalapenos. They are jalapeno flavor without the heat, and guacamole to put a little taste of jalapenos to them. I may stuff them. I thought about stuffing them, and some of these are big enough to stuff with cream cheese and bacon and all kinds of other good stuff. So some more shishitos here. I tell you what, this is the best pepper tower I have ever had. This is definitely my best season from a pepper tower. Now everything in here are sweet peppers, or not hot, I should say, peppers. Just make sure I don't break my plant. And it still has tons of blooms, so it has tons to give. And here's my second planting of my jalapenos. Now look how big these are. They are huge, perfect for stuffing. It's a new day. It's actually several days later, and I was in the process of editing my video, and about half of the video is corrupted. I got nothing. I got nothing whatsoever. So I have pictures I want to show you from here on out so you can see everything else we got done through the day. So I went over to the neighbor's garden and continued to pick beans at the neighbor's garden while my girls continued to harvest potatoes. So over in my neighbor's garden, there were a ton of beans, as you can see in this video clip here that's running. And I continued to pick beans and watch over my shoulder, checking in on the girls. So while I was in my neighbor's garden, though, my girls quit on me. They said they didn't want to do anymore. They wanted to go play, and that's perfectly fine. They had spent a lot of time taking care of quite a few of the containers of potatoes. So here's some pictures of those containers of potatoes that they were able to complete. And I got ready to do more potatoes as well, to try to wrap up where we were. And I think I did one more container of potatoes, and then I got a visitor and I had to shut everything down for the day. But we had a good time picking some peppers and picking some beans. I think I picked a few cucumbers while I was at it, as well as harvested all of these potatoes that you see in this picture here. Now, we didn't finish the process. I think there are 4, maybe 5 more containers of potatoes out there, and we just saved those for another day. But we had spent quite a few hours out here working. The girls did a very nice job by themselves, but I think the fun was gone. They wanted to go play, and that's quite okay. And that's okay with me. But I just had to find the right way to end this video and show you all of the work that we did for the day. I hope you enjoyed coming along for the day with my daughters and me. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to the channel to continue seeing more of these videos, and please share the videos with others that you think might be interested in watching. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you back again here real soon. Bye.